Hello, my name is Amanda Mason, and I'm a graduate student at Full Sail University studying media design. My thesis for the MD-MFA program has been for Lululemon Athletica. I chose this brand because it was a quality brand that not many people were familiar with. It had a lot of potential to be on the level of Nike or Under Armour, its key competitors. So increasing awareness for this brand was at the forefront of my mission for rebranding this campaign. To begin, I started with just general research on the company, the founder, the mission, and also the consumer and overall lifestyle that the organization envisions for their customer. I've gained a considerable amount of knowledge about yoga, health, fitness, and the Lululemon mantra, which is positivity. Chip Wilson is the founder, and his great idea for the company came to him while he was sweating in yoga class. He didn't like the way his cotton clothes were sticking to his body, so he thought to himself that there had to be a textile that would help avoid this from happening, and then Lululemon Athletica was born in Vancouver, Canada. The design development portion of the campaign was all combined into what is now seen in the project book. The inspiration behind the visuals came from both mood boards I had crafted earlier in the program. The simplicity of the black and white photography really went well with the idea of yoga and health and being balanced. But I also took into consideration what Lululemon Athletica is and what they are about, which is positivity and happiness. With that being said, I knew I had to infuse some elements of color into the story somehow. Orange, green, and plum purple were excellent choices because together they are calming and exciting simultaneously, but also these colors would look nice on the Lululemon products and apparel. I wanted to keep in mind in terms of the color palette. The imagery I wanted to have was very fluid and stoic movement because this is a yoga brand and the consumers are typically practicing yoga in these products. In yoga, there is not a lot of movement. You are in one place for most of the class, so I felt that was important to incorporate with the imagery. It was necessary to show these athletic bodies in these complicated but freeing poses throughout the book. The font choices for the book were very simple. I chose Stone Sand Sim ITC and Oriya Sangam MN. I wanted to stay with the theme of simplicity for the media campaign book, so choosing these fonts was a quick and easy process. The prototypes for the media mix were easy choices for this campaign, being that the core consumers for Lululemon were very active with social media. The social media landscape was the first thing to consider when deciding on these prototypes. I knew the social media platforms for Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest, along with countless others, were top priority, so apps would be created and updated for phones and other wireless devices. Revamping the website was vital as well as because in marketing, it's important to get the consumer excited about what is going on with your company, and reintroducing the website was a good idea or a good way to go about this. Print media needed to make its mark. Although it is a traditional form of marketing, the Lululemon consumer was still very immersed in buying magazines, so making fun, vibrant print ads for top magazines like Glamour and Women's Health were a great idea. Finally, I'd like to say that in studying the Lululemon Athletica brand throughout my time with this program, I have learned a lot about branding and positioning, but also a lot about keeping a positive attitude and pushing forward towards my goals. The outcome of this proposal would be very beneficial to the brand, as it would increase awareness for the company to the masses and also increase sales revenues within the first year of expansion. I am thankful that I chose Lululemon Athletica. I have always loved